Hey everybody, good morning. Um, I wanted to just do a short video. I figured I'd go live instead of recording it. It's not going to be real polished or anything like that. Not that any of my stuff ever is. But I just thought it was a good day to share something. I've been wanting to do this particular video for a while. And I'll get right to it. There's a lot of people out there in the world that are struggling. And there's a lot of people that um, feel like there is not hope. And then, of course, there's a lot of people out there that have good attitudes. I try to have the best attitude I can. We all face diversity. Comes at different times in our life, comes in different levels. But I wanted to talk a little bit about my situation and my wife's situation. It's a good thing and it's it's a obstacle, a struggle, but there's a good thing. 6 months, just over 6 months ago in February, that's when my wife started to have hospital visits that would last for quite a few days and things like that. And they discovered that her liver and her kidneys are failing. And going through specialists and all that, we had a kidney specialist that said that during her time in the hospital in February, that she literally, if she made it out of the hospital, she would have weeks to maybe months to be with us on this earth. And he had taken me aside a couple times to explain this to me and to be prepared for it and to um, basically say that that is going to be the outcome. Weeks to months. And the good news is there's been obstacles, um, but here we are over 6 months later, and she's doing very well. We have our ups and downs, and that's to be expected as we all do. But in her situation, it's doubly expected. But yeah, we're getting through it. And the couple ways we get through it is um, taking things day by day, which I'll talk about in a minute, and through faith. And when I do these videos, I'm not trying to slam religion down anybody's throat. It's not about, making sure you're, you know, a religious person. It's not about that. It's about taking the wisdom from the Bible. Uh, it's a book of wisdom. They call it the Word. They call it the truth. When people swear to tell the truth, what do they put their hand on? They put their hand on the Bible. Um, there's reasons for that. People can deny it all they want, but there's reasons for that. It's not just a cultural thing. It's we are all created. And again, I'm not talking we're not created as to be Buddhists, Catholics, Christians. We were all created, and there's been wisdom bestowed upon us, and I get my wisdom, and as well as many other people, through the Word, the good book, the Bible, and it's a history book, really. And I just wanted to go to it and just give you a couple of verses to talk about a couple of things that have helped us. Like I said, there's been struggles, there's been obstacles, but taking what the doctors, the specialists said, we have to know that they are just people as well. We're trained, of course, but they ultimately, it's not in their hands to decide when exactly life is going to end for somebody. Um, but we put our faith in God in this household, and a couple of the scriptures that are short have gotten us through and help us in part of our daily time that we spend. You see me on here a lot talking about work all the time. I have to work from home. That's why I'm always pushing my business and things, and it's called advertising. It's going to be the way it is anyways. With everything going on in the world, everybody's doing everything online. I fortunately was smart enough to get in almost 3 years ago with my company, and I don't regret it, because look at where we are. Working from home is what people need to do now, and additional income and things like that. And this is what I have to do because I have to be home, because I have responsibilities with my wife that I can't be gone to be working 8-hour shifts every day. So anyways, I'm getting off track. I just wanted to go to a couple of things. I'm just going to go to one right off the bat, and then a quick second one. And the first one is Matthew. It is Matthew 6:34, and it's a very quite simple one. It just says, "So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. Each day has trouble of its own." I'm going to repeat that. "So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. Each day has troubles of its own." And what that simply means is we all know it, we all live it. We all know that we worry so much about the future that we forget to live day by day. And that's really the thing. You can prepare for the future. It's good to prepare for the future. It's good to know where things are when they're needed. It's good to have your phone numbers, have your business things in order. But people stress so much about what could happen down the road or what might happen that they spend their day worrying and they lose that day. If you take things day by day, things will work out, and you will have a happier day. Make the most out of each day. Get out, get some weather, get some breath of fresh air, get a change of scenery. Just enjoy the day, because you can't change what's going to come in the future. And why stress so much on it now? Makes sense? Makes sense to me. So that being said, I'm going to go just to one other one here. I'm going to go to Psalms, and this is Psalm 62, verse 8. And it says, "Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us." I'm going to say that one more time. "Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us." We go to God so often in times of when something is good. We say, "Thank God." And that's a wonderful thing, and you can say you were blessed when something good was happening. Thank God for something that's happening. And we also go to God when things are not going well. And he wants us to do that. He wants us to go to him and let us know that he loves us and he is there. Now it says here, "Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him, and God is a refuge for us." We have to know that all things that God does, things that are in our life, is meant for good. It may not seem like it at the time. How could me being told that my wife might only have weeks to months to live be good? Well, it prepares you. And here we are 6 months later, and I'm still talking about it. So you have to lean not on our understanding, but trust in what that God has done. God's intent is good for us. So I wanted to read this one more time. "Trust in him at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us." I wanted to just jump over to a definition of refuge, because that's important to know. So it says here, God is a refuge for us. And, excuse me for my glasses. The definition of refuge is a condition of being safe or sheltered from pursuit, danger, or trouble. A condition of feeling safe from a condition of being safe or sheltered from pursuit, danger, or trouble. And that's what God is for us according to Psalms 62, verse 8. So, I am going to leave it at that. Forgive me if it wasn't very polished. I sort of did it off the cuff. But I wanted to share with you that there's hope, that there's some blessings in your life that are waiting for you. Keep your eyes and your ears open, but especially keep your heart open. God loves you. I love you. And I want you to have a great day. And don't worry too much about tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. Make the most out of today. I love you. Thank you. Talk to you soon.